Welcome to another video about the Derrynaflan trail, where we are mapping in Holycross in County Tipperary, and I will add the pilgrimage path today, and it is not very well described in the wiki, but I found one in Germany and I think I understand how to do it. So what we need is a relation to put all the stations of the cross on it, and you see them here. There are 14 of them. I've only found 13 on the mapillary in Holycross, unfortunately, so it's going to be incomplete. And then you use the relation, and there are some of the tags here, and I'm going by this, and I'll try to copy this as best I can. So I'm going in to OpenStreetMap, and I have added the locations of the stations of the cross. I don't have the relation yet, so I will have to create it. The first note I'll add, the tag is historic wayside shrine, even though it's not historic, but that's just the way it's done. So wayside shrine. I'll show you what they look like on mapillary. So you see them here in the background. They actually look very similar to the icon on OpenStreetMap. So that's what they look like in the editor, but they look different on the complete map. So this is the first one, and they seem to have numbers, but I only saw number 7, so I'm not going to bother with them. If you want to go and improve the map, go and add all the numbers. I would add them as reference, so ref, and then the number. And then I think every station has a standardized name. Let's see if this does anything here. No. Because it follows the story of Jesus going to be crucified. So I'll create the relation. It's a new relation, and the relation is a type worship. See that here, type, here, type root. On the wiki it says it's supposed to be type worship. So I'm going to use that. And then worship stations of the cross. And so I don't have to type that all. I'm just going to copy that. And worship stations of the cross. And the role in the relation is stop. That's how it's done here. Or here. So there's the relation, that's the number. Root is the type of relation they are using, but I'm using worship. And then the name Kreuzweg Frauenberg. So Frauenberg is a hill of Our Lady, basically, in English. And Kreuzweg is, I don't know what the Via Crucis is in English. I haven't found it. It's the Stations of the Cross. I don't know. As stop, and that's the role. So we're going to continue like that with all the other ones, and I can just highlight them all to save myself an awful lot of work. And there are only 13 that I've found. So it's a historic wayside shrine, and the relation is this one that I haven't named because I don't know what to call it. I'll probably call it just Holycross Stations of the Cross, and the role is stop. To do that, to make it easier, because I think there's more than one Stations of the Cross in Holycross. I think there's one in the cloister as well, and there might actually be one in the church. So I can't just call it Stations of the Cross, but I will do it now, because as long as nobody comes along and maps the other ones, I'm okay. Stations of the Cross. And if you are in that parish, you might know when it was established. It might not be that long. You can add a start date and things like that. And maybe it has a website. I don't know. And I think that should actually be it already. Oh no, we have to add this path. So I don't know if people go around and round and round and do it all over again. I haven't a clue. If they don't, then I would split it here and here. I'll do that now. And only add this part to the relation, these two parts to the relation. But they might go round and round. And then I can add the whole circular, the whole loop. I won't do that because I don't think they will. I don't know. You can always improve it. And I'll use this now. So with the relation, it's easier to find now in the drop-down menu, because I've given it a name. And this would be the actual root then. And I hope this is correct. Oh, actually, there's a spelling mistake there. This is the, well, yes, you can add the amenity place of worship, but since we have already type worship, I guess we don't need that. I could add a mapillary link. So people, if they want to check it out on Mapillary, they can do that. Let's go down here and get the image key, and that's probably going to be covered up by by me, but you can also find it up here. And add that to the relation. Mapillary. Yeah, I think that should do it. Like they do have Wikipedia links and all that. I doubt that there is that on for this. Can add the religion as well. Religion, and then denomination, Roman Catholic. That's enough. And we'll save this. Added Stations of the Cross. Sources Mapillary. And upload. And I will wait a while to refresh and to see the little shrines should be displayed there after a while. If you go and you want to add more information to this artwork, you can do that. So I've added these three sculptures, and there's also a commemorative plaque here for the people involved in the restoration of the church, which I only saw in passing when I was there, so I didn't take down the inscription. So there we are, you see the little wayside shrines now. And if I want to click, and I'll go to open the map data layer, and if I click on one of them, it just says historic wayside shrine. I could have added the material as well. It looked like maybe limestone, and the height and all these kinds of things. But I'm just trying to give you an idea of how to do it. And then you see this node is part of the relation Stations of the Cross, and you can click on that and can actually deactivate the map data layer, and it'll just show you the pathway that I have added and these. And since I am not Roman Catholic and I've never taken part in one of these things, I don't know if maybe, very likely, probably this chapel is also part of it, like we have it here. It's actually not. So this one leads up to this chapel, the Frauenbergkapelle, which means basically, as I said, the Hail of Our Lady's Hill, like Art Mura. I can't pronounce it, but you see that sometimes in house names. I'll put it on screen, and that's basically the same in German as you have Asquelge. And you see there's another wayside shrine here that isn't part of the relation over here. Yeah, this is all in Eichstätt in Germany, which has a Catholic university, I think. Okay, I hope you found that interesting and maybe inspiring, and I'll see you in the next video. Slan!